For 15 years, fans have asked one question: who comes after Korra? Now Avatar Studios has finally answered, and the answer breaks the world in half. It's called Avatar: Seven Havens, and the teaser doesn't just introduce a new avatar. It hints that the world we knew may already be gone. So let's break down everything: where Seven Havens sits in the timeline, who this brand new Earth avatar might be, what these mysterious Seven Havens actually are, and every single theory hidden inside that SDCC teaser. By the end, you'll see why this might be the boldest Avatar story ever told. First, the basics. Avatar: Seven Havens is a new animated series announced by Avatar Studios, the same team building the theatrical Aang film. It's confirmed to be set after The Legend of Korra, making it the furthest forward we've ever traveled in the Avatar timeline. This is genuinely uncharted territory. But here's what makes it different. Every Avatar story so far has taken place in a recognizable world. 4 nations, familiar cities, a balance that could be restored. Seven Havens teases something far darker. The teaser shows a planet that has been shattered by an unknown cataclysm, leaving only scattered pockets of survivors. Those pockets appear to be the Seven Havens themselves. Imagine the 4 nations, the world we mapped from pole to pole, now reduced to 7 isolated sanctuaries surrounded by a hostile, broken land. If that's true, the geography of Avatar has been completely rewritten for the first time in franchise history. Now the biggest reveal. The new protagonist is an Earth Kingdom avatar, a young woman who has just discovered her powers. That immediately confirms the Avatar cycle continues in order: air, water, earth, fire. Korra was water. Her successor would be earth. And that lines up perfectly with what we're being shown. But there's a twist. The teaser suggests she doesn't grow up in a world that celebrates the Avatar. In a shattered land full of danger, being the Avatar might make her a target rather than a hero. The most powerful person alive, hunted from the moment she's revealed. That reframes the entire premise. Aang's journey was about ending a war. Korra's was about balancing the modern and spiritual worlds. This avatar's journey may be pure survival. Learning who she is while forces she doesn't understand try to erase her before she can master the elements. So what actually destroyed the world? This is where the theories explode. The teaser stays vague, but a few clues stand out. We see imagery suggesting a massive spiritual and physical catastrophe, something that tore the land apart and possibly severed the connection between the physical and spirit worlds. Theory 1. A spiritual cataclysm. Remember, Korra left the spirit portals open, merging the human and spirit worlds more than ever before. Some fans believe that decision eventually backfired, that the growing spiritual energy destabilized the planet, causing the catastrophe that created the Seven Havens. Theory 2. A war or weapon. The Legend of Korra pushed the world into an industrial, almost modern age. Mechs, airships, spirit-powered technology. It's entirely possible humanity built something catastrophic. A spirit-fueled weapon could explain both the physical destruction and the danger the new avatar now faces. Theory 3. A natural or cosmic event, something tied to the deeper lore of Rava, Vatu, and the origins of bending. If the balance of light and dark spirits was disrupted, the consequences could ripple across the entire planet in ways no avatar has ever had to face. Now let's talk about the Seven Havens themselves. The number 7 is deliberate. The old world had 4 nations tied to 4 elements. 7 breaks that clean symmetry, suggesting these aren't nations at all, but survivor settlements formed after the collapse, each with its own culture, rules, and secrets. One theory says each haven represents a fragment of the old order, maybe a haven built by surviving benders of each element, plus havens for the non-benders and the spiritually touched. Another suggests the havens are literally the only places safe from whatever roams the broken land beyond their walls. And that raises a chilling question. What's out there? A shattered world with only 7 safe zones implies the space between them is deadly. Corrupted spirits? Mutated wildlife? Rogue benders? The teaser keeps it in shadow, but that darkness is clearly where the real threat lives. Here's a deeper theory. What if the 7 havens don't trust the Avatar at all? In a world this fractured, a figure with the power to bend all 4 elements could be seen as too dangerous to exist. The very people she's meant to protect might be the ones hunting her. That would completely flip the Avatar's role. Instead of a respected bridge between nations, she becomes a fugitive legend, a symbol some worship and others fear. It's a darker, more grounded take that fits the tone Avatar Studios seems to be aiming for with this series. Let's look at what connects this to the old world. Even in a shattered timeline, the Avatar spirit endures. Rava reincarnates no matter what. So somewhere in the wreckage, the memories of Aang, Korra, and every past Avatar still live inside this young woman, waiting to guide her. That's the emotional core. Even if the world forgets its history, the Avatar carries it. Imagine her learning to connect with Korra's spirit, seeking answers about what went wrong, maybe even discovering that a past Avatar's choice helped cause the catastrophe she now lives in. There's also a strong possibility of new bending forms. Every era of Avatar introduced fresh techniques: metal bending, lightning redirection, spirit bending. A world reshaped by cataclysm could birth entirely new abilities, or force benders to adapt their arts to survive a hostile, unfamiliar environment. Now timing. Avatar Studios has confirmed 7 Havens is in active development for Nickelodeon and Paramount Plus, but this is a full series, not a short. That means a longer wait, but also a deeper, more ambitious story than a single teaser could ever contain. It's also worth noting the tone. The creators have hinted this is a darker, more mature Avatar story. After Korra pushed boundaries with politics and loss, 7 Havens seems ready to explore an even bleaker world, one where hope itself is something the Avatar must fight to protect. So let's assemble the picture. A world shattered generations after Korra. 7 surviving Havens scattered across a broken land. A young Earth Avatar just awakening to her power, hunted, alone, and carrying the memories of every Avatar before her, in a world that may no longer want one. The biggest mystery remains the cataclysm. Whatever destroyed the old world will almost certainly be the central threat of the series. And if it's still out there, the new Avatar isn't just rebuilding balance. She's trying to stop it from finishing what it started. And here's my boldest theory. What if the 7 Havens aren't just cities, but 7 keys? 7 places holding fragments of what's needed to heal the world, or to reopen the balance between spirit and physical realms. The Avatar's true quest could be to unite all 7. Of course, teasers are designed to hide as much as they reveal. Everything we've explored is built on fragments and framing. But that's exactly why this announcement is so exciting. It hands us a completely blank map and dares us to imagine what fills it. What we know for sure is this: Avatar is evolving. Seven Havens isn't a nostalgic return to the Four Nations. It's a bold reinvention that respects the legacy of Aang and Korra while pushing the saga somewhere genuinely new and dangerous. So now I want to hear from you. Who do you think the New Earth Avatar is? What destroyed the world? Spirits, war, or something we haven't imagined yet? And what do you believe the Seven Havens truly are? Drop your theories in the comments below. If this breakdown got you excited, subscribe so you don't miss our full coverage as more Seven Havens details drop. We'll be here decoding every trailer, every frame, and every secret Avatar Studios tries to hide. The next great chapter of Avatar is coming, and the countdown has already begun.